Welcome to the Life Self-Mastery Podcast, where we bring in entrepreneurs who have created online businesses and improved their lifestyles. Here's your host, Rohit Malhotra.
Hi everyone, I'm Rohit from lifeselfmastery.com, and today we have Shiva Kashalkar, who's the founder of Green Pinata, which is a subscription service that rents educational wooden toys for children under 5 years of age. Shiva is trying to disrupt the $50 billion toy industry. She's done an MBA from Babson College. Welcome to the show, Shiva.
Thank you so much, Rohit. Appreciate it, and thank you for having me in the show.
Please do share your journey and why you wanted to build this product.
So Green Pinata toys, it's born from my personal pain as a parent. When my daughter was about 8 months old, I realized that my husband and I, we were spending hundreds of dollars on toys, and she only played with it for a few weeks. And when I went back and spoke to a few early educational specialists, I realized that 90% of human brain develops within the first 5 years of our lives. Then it should have come as no surprise to me that my daughter was, growing up very fast, which means she was outgrowing toys very fast too. So I started looking up for option where I could rent instead of buy the toys. Also, I was pretty particular about, given it's the critical stage of, early learning, early development for her, I wanted really good quality toys, right? When I say good quality toys, I didn't want, the battery run toys that's doing the talking and playing the music for her, but not encouraging her to do things. I wanted more educational toys, open-ended ones, and also, things that look good in my living space too, the good, nice wooden toys, not the junky plastic toys. But it turned out, such toys are very expensive. Like an average price point for a single toy was $30. And there was no such service that existed in 2015 where I could, rent such good quality toys. And then what started happening, I was doing my full-time job. I have, more than 14 years of experience in product marketing in high-tech companies. And that's what I was doing back then. But then this idea of rental subscription kind of grew within me. After a certain point, I couldn't stop thinking about it. I started reading more into how big the industry is, how nobody has done anything about kids wasting thousands of dollars a year. And also, if you think about it, in the US alone, right, where I live here, parents with kids ages 5 and under, they spend $5 billion on toys every year. But then their kids don't play with more than half of the toys, which means $2.5 billion worth of toys are going waste every year. And no service, no company has done anything about it. So, I really wanted to disrupt this, the de facto that we all accept as parents. And this idea kind of grew within me. I couldn't stop thinking about it. And then I was like, what? I'm going to just launch this business. And that's how Green Pinata was born.
You have mentioned that you have toys individually curated for each child. So how does your product solve that problem? Create toys curated for each child?
Yeah, so basically, our specialty per se, other than, the business model itself, which is renting, our specialty is personalized curation, like individually tailored toys. So what we do is, basically work with top premium wooden toy manufacturers around the world. So we source the toys, right? So these manufacturers have done research over the years, and they keep doing it every year, and they launch, new toys every year that we go visit them in toy industry. We make careful selections as to what toys we want to buy and what not. So that's how, the toy inventory itself is so huge that's taken care of. But then what we do from that point is make sure they are individually tailored for likes and dislikes of a particular child. So when, say, a parent subscribe, right, they come to our website, they pay the monthly subscription fee, and we gather information about that particular child from age to, what kind of toys they like. And then what we do is we combine that with what milestones that a parent wants to work on for their child. Also, we have our own in-house early education specialist. So these are the experts that have developed our own proprietary toy curriculum based on, age appropriate skills for a child. So we combine all of that, and then every month they get a recommendation from us saying, hey, for your child that's located in X area in this region where it's summer, and we think these are the toys that will be great for your particular child. And then, the parent has the flexibility to accept our recommendation or choose their own. And then when they return that particular box in a month, we get feedback from them. Let's say if a particular child is into puzzles, right? That's all they want to do for 2 months, puzzles. And we know, our system knows, and then accordingly we give them options. So that way, parents are not wasting time and resources in researching and shopping, and finally end up with toys their kids won't like. So that's how we take care that we save time, save money, we end clutter in their home, but also give kids more of what they like and less of what they don't like.
You used Republic platform to raise funds, so why did you go through equity crowdfunding platform like Republic?
For us, crowdfunding was a great way to not only raise money, but also, given this is a B2C service, right? It's a direct to consumer. It was a great way to get in front of our potential customers. It's kind of, it works both ways in terms of raising money, but also gaining more traction in terms of our customer growth. So, that was one thing that we decided crowdfunding is good for us. And equity crowdfunding, right, it's also because people are not just donating, they're investing, and people take care to learn what you're doing. And it's a great way to raise that initial round because, especially in the New England area where we are located, the angel investment group here is used to investing in a lot of life science deals and then, high-tech AI, machine learning kind of deals, little less in terms of consumer business or a subscription business in particular. So it's important for us to show the significant initial traction, and crowdfunding, helped us do that. But we have also, raised from individual angels. We have done one round on top of the equity crowdfunding. But overall, it has given us and put us in a position now where we are seeking a larger funding round from seed VCs, from seed funding. And then that it helped this equity crowdfunding and the initial individual angels really helped us gain that particular traction and prove a number of metrics that are important for a subscription business.
What are your customer acquisition channels, and how do you plan to get your first 1,000 users?
I'm happy to say that we are already over 50% there in terms of achieving our initial traction. And we have very well-established customer acquisition channels. Our channel, it's really a combination of organic growth as well as some paid marketing because, in a subscription business, you don't want to be spending dollars for every single customer that you acquire because it's simply not going to be sustainable. So what we have done is a number of things. First, of course, digital marketing, having a thought leadership around early education, thought leadership around really how to track milestones for your little ones and how important and crucial it is to really expose your child to different skills before they're 5 years old. And also, there is a great message in terms of being eco-friendly, reducing landfill. And so we do a lot of blogs, videos. We work with a number of social media influencers like brand ambassadors and, our customers themselves, right? They are great ambassadors. So we get a lot of business from customer referrals and of course some paid media, Facebook advertisements and things like that as well.
Do you have competitors with the same niche?
We don't have direct competition, exact same toy rental for ages under 5. We don't. There was one almost 2 years ago or maybe a year and a half ago, but they got acquired by this big Lego rental company, Play.com. Their primary focus is kids 4 and over. And, they acquired this company Sparkbox, which was our direct competition. But then Play continued to focus on higher age group. It's possible that in future they may come to the lower age group because they realize it's a very lucrative market and untapped opportunity. But it gives a great opportunity for Green Pinata to grow, and we have seen that growth in 2017. We have grown 3 times compared to 2016, and we have been growing. We had a great holiday season, for example, and we expect this growth will continue as we go into 2018.
What's your revenue model? Do you have different pricing structures?
So our pricing structure, the subscription is simple. It's $24.99 monthly, and it ships, about 4 toys a month all over the US. It's free shipping. We do bundle prices. We do, 3 months, 6 months, 12-month subscriptions, which is offered on for a small discount. But otherwise, that's the rental subscription is one source of revenue for us. And we also, our customers, when they rent 4 toys, if they like 1 or 2 toys, right, or if they like all of them, they end up buying the toys. It's almost like, they get to try out $100 worth of toys, but then their child really likes just $30 worth of toys, then they can just pay the $30 and keep the toy. And they also, the child gets to experience 4 toys, and so that way there is no buyer's remorse. They are only buying the one they really like. Toy sales is another source of revenue for us. And also another niche for Green Pinata Toys is what we call as promotional placement revenue. We work with other organic baby brands that want to advertise through Green Pinata Toys. Our company, it targets niche market, millennial parents that care about organic brands. They want to be eco-friendly. So these are the people that want to buy expensive products. And we have this unique opportunity to send our box every single month. It appears at their front door, right? And our box itself serves as a great marketing platform. Say, for example, another organic brand can throw in a diaper sample, and parents get to use that diaper, and then they end up buying, right? Whereas for this brand, they are not present on Target or Walmart. So we become a great channel for them to kind of send samples, which is not possible on Facebook, right? On Facebook, if they have to just get somebody to click on a piece of advertisement, they have to spend $40. But then let's say they spend $15 and send a sample with Green Pinata Toys, then that's a great plus for them. And this currently is in beta mode, and we have 2 brands advertising with us, and we expect to grow this source of revenue by end of 2018 significantly.
So the money you're raising on the public platform, what is the money to be used for in future?
This particular money that we are raising, our focus is to use for 2 things. One is build our technology capabilities in terms of improving our data analytics capabilities. And also we're working towards a phone app. So a little bit will be spent towards that as well. And while we do that, we also have certain marketing acquisition costs. So we will be using a portion of it towards acquisition as well.
Can you talk a little bit about your team who are leading Green Pinata?
One of the biggest achievement and thing that I'm proud of us as a company is our team. Me, I'm the founder and the CEO. I have, more than 14 years of experience in product management, product marketing, and I have started Green Pinata from the ground up. And the next important person in our team is our head of marketing, Morgan Burke. So she comes from care.com. She comes from Fatherly. So she knows how to market to young parents. She has done that for about 8 years, and she has done the same for Green Pinata Choice now for 2 years. And we also have people that have strong background in early education and customer experience operations. So we have 3 other people that also work in the team. And also we have a fantastic number of advisors that are advising who have gone through, a number of startup exits, fundraising, and marketing strategy and operations and finance as well. So we are a team of 5 employees and 4 advisors.
Last couple of years, companies like Birchbox and marketplaces like Greatjoy helped create a lot of people successful subscription box companies. So, what advice would you give to people who want to build, a subscription service like yours?
You're right. Over the past few years, there have been so many subscription services, many successful, some not so successful. But, the increase in number of subscription services shows the trend because, millennials, 86% of them prefer convenience. They want to just shop online versus going to the store. But at the same time, as a company, what's important to first figure is what is the product market fit, right? You think you may have a great product, like every other businesses, right? You got to make sure there is a great product market fit where like there is willingness to pay. And most importantly, what is it that you're doing differently from anybody else? Is it just like, okay, you have a great product, I'm going to send this out on a subscription. But if you're doing that, why would a customer stay with you for more than one box or more than 2, 3, 4 boxes versus shopping it online on Amazon, for example? Because Amazon like would eat us for lunch, like it would eat up any online business. But for you to be able to stand out, it's important that you have a huge differentiator. Say, for example, for Green Pinata toys, right? Personalized curation, individually tailoring and keeping, giving people what they want is a huge differentiator compared to Amazon. And on top of us being a rental subscription service, right? You got to have something different. I mean, for example, Cratejoy is great for any subscription services. Just simply want to launch and then put it on Cratejoy. They give you platform, they give you everything to do it. But then can you really build it as a huge company? How different are you, right? So that's a question that a founder of a subscription service need to ask himself or herself. Also, the metrics, right? When you go to raise funds for a subscription service, there are a few metrics. And for example, retention, growth, and when are you going to break even, your lifetime value, your customer acquisition cost. These are something, you're not going to get it down right on the day one unless you run the business for a year or two. But it is something for you to really think about, do some math before launching the business.
Let's quickly do the top 3. What's your favorite business book?
My favorite business book is, Len Schlesinger. He was Babson president for several years, I think at least until 2012. He launched a book, Action Trumps Everything. It's one of my favorite business books because during my time at Babson, it was all about just start doing things and then you learn and iterate, reiterate, launch, and then come back and learn and launch. And this book is all about that. So even for, Green Pinata toys, I did some groundwork. What I did is I directly went ahead and launched a beta in about a month and a half because the only way for a new kind of idea to work is for you to really be out there in the field, learning and then iterating it, learning in small baby steps. And then that way you have the practical knowledge, right? So that's why I like that book a lot.
If you could go back in time when you had started your business, what is the one thing you would have focused on?
I think I focused on pretty much what was needed because our focus primarily was really getting this product market fit and finding out who is our customer, right? I think we did that right though. So I wouldn't say I would have done it differently, but that is one thing I really believe that, it's a reason for us being still out here, not closed doors and still here heading towards something that no one else is doing because we worked on this product market fit and figuring out who our customers are. Because many startups make the mistake of they build a great product and then they try to figure out who is their customer. I think that's the path to self-destruction. So yeah, I mean, if your question meant like what we would have, one thing we would have done differently, I don't think there is anything. I think one thing we did right.
What's your favorite online tool, for example, Gmail or Slack?
We use both Gmail and Slack, but Gmail quite a bit because of all our shared documents and, Excels and Word doc and everything else, because our marketing team is remote and we work with, a few contractors as well. And it's extremely useful for us. And we use pretty much all the tools that Google has to offer.
What's the best way people can reach out to you and know more about your product?
They can email me or go to our website and, click on one of the chat buttons there. Everything comes to me. I see them. So whatever I need to know, I will know and I'll get back to you. So my email is shiva@greenpinatatoys.com and our website is www.greenpinatatoys.com. GREENPINATATOYS.com.
Thank you very much for coming onto the show, Shiva. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you having me on the show.
Thanks for listening to the Life Self-Mastery podcast, where we teach you how to start and grow your online business. For more information, visit Rohit's blog at www.lifeselfmastery.com.